Hey guys, what's going on? This is Buckn Fitch. I was requested to make a how-to PvP type video explaining different, aspects of how to, kind of how to get the feel for the game for player killing and such sorts. So I'm going to start this with saying a lot of the factors in player versus player is based on a lot of it is luck. It doesn't matter how good you are. If Jagex hates you this day, you're not going to do well, because I've had those days where I just can't get any kills. A lot of it's also based on player skill. You have to get a feel for when to spec, when to venge, whatever, depending on what kind of a peer you are. And a lot of it is based on your personal stats. If your strength is really low and theirs is really high, obviously they're going to have the upper hand. Moving on to setups in your inventory. Depending what level you are, if you're not doing high risking, I usually just use a ring of recoil, because I only take one, because they're not too expensive and they kind of give you a little bit of a extra damage boost. I usually use Amulet of Strength. Some people use Glory because they're more accurate, but I mean, you're a peer, so you're going for high hits anyway, so that's why I do that. Rune Gloves, I don't really care to use Dragon right now. That's all I have unlocked, but they're a lot more expensive and they only give one strength bonus. But if I was going to high risk, I would definitely be using Dragon Gloves. For the inventory, if you're a lower level or you're not doing a high risk type video, I would use a superset, just attack, strength, and defense potions. If you're going to be going into high risk or you're higher level and you're risking more, such as even if I'm risking just a whip, I will get a Cerebrew and a Super Restore. And the way you use those, so if your health falls really, really low, you're going to click on so let's say this is a brew, you're going to click that and click a Rocktail or a Shark really fast, and they work together. They you can kind of eat them both within the same, tick, if you will. So that's how you do that. For lower level pures, I wouldn't use that. Because Sharks heal enough as is. I would take a few Rocktail for if they're specking or for the beginning of the fight. I'll always eat a Rocktail at the beginning in case they try to venge combo you right off the bat. Let's go with the EXP counter. I always leave this on. So let's go. Let me go find a guard real quick. Whenever you hit, it'll show. You use your EXP up here to see how hard your hit's gonna hit them, so you know when to use your special weapon. And then I was also requested to explain how a Gmaul combo works. Let's say this is a Gmaul. All you're going to do is for this, you can use your F keys. F1 will open your inventory right here. F2 is for what you're wearing. I never use that unless I'm trying to get them to hit my vengeance. F3 is prayers. F4 is magic. And, crap, I'm not on lunars. F4 is magic. You'll only really use that if you're Bridding or if you're using vengeance. F5 is for switching over to your special attack. So what you'll do I usually have my left ring finger on F1, my middle finger on F3, and my pointer finger on F5. So I can kind of swap through them. Whenever I want to use magic, I'll just move my index finger over to F4 and push that. So basically, to do a special, you'll right click on your weapon right here and then push F5 with your left hand. I mean, it's a lot more time consuming to do that, and then click on the guy. So it makes it a lot smoother, a lot easier to do. So you're just going to right click, switch over, and whenever you see that EXP counter go up really high, for instance, I'll just show you on this guy real quick while I'm switching over my magics. Let's see. So I'm going, let's say I get him down to let's say he's at 20% hit points after this hit. So I'm going to go like this and then click him. That was a fail, but that's how you do that. For prayer, I never let mine fall down below about 250 or 300, because that's whenever they start to be able to smite you. Some people will let it get down really, really low, and that's how you start losing items. So just keep an eye on that. And now I'll go and try to keep up. Bear with me, because player versus player is so fast paced. It's really hard to keep up and talk while everything's going and get everything said that you want. I always wear team cape. Some people, I like to use the Blade Storm Drape, but some people will cry about it and they say they don't know how to right click and it's bullcrap. But I always venge when I'm entering the wild. That way, whenever you start a fight, you have another one ready to go. It takes 30 seconds to restart, you know. So here's a guy. We'll get this going. I don't even care about him sculling or not. I just want to get this going. So this guy's going to be pretty easy to venge out, hopefully, because he's got an anchor, and those things hit really, really hard. So right here, I'm waiting for him to break my first venge. I never cast it before then. He's just kind of... What the hell? So here goes my prayer, so I'm going to use another prayer pot to keep it up. And I guess a hippie ranger is going to PJ, so that's great. Where is this guy? Done. Okay, so now that my venge is broke, I'm going to have to cast it again here in a second. There we go. I'm going to go for a spec, see what it does. Nothing. Good. Go for another one. Shit. There goes a whip. Well, this is kind of a fail, but we'll keep on trying. Maybe I can get this guy by the end. Some people will spam click. I usually don't. I usually wait until I get a really high hit on them, so hopefully they'll combo himself and kill himself. But there we go. There we go. That's how it's done. And then automatically go to your prayers, so no one will come over and try to be a fag to you. If you guys have any more questions, you know, just ask them. I'll try to do whatever I can to help you guys out. I know it's really tricky to get a hold of in the beginning, but you know, I'd suggest starting out in free-to-play player versus player, because that way you don't have to worry about specials, you don't have to worry about vengeance. It's a lot nicer and smoother, and just to kind of get the feel of how to do things. Don't risk a lot whenever you're starting out. Don't go to high risk. Just welfare it. That's what I did when I was starting out. Yeah, hope this helps you guys. Just leave me any comments, feedback. See you guys later.